Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Tesla report for Wednesday, December 11th, 2024. Let's take a look at the charts. I will start with this one, and that is just to say that about a month ago, we settled on a weekly basis above the 339.00, nearly two-year channel top. In January, it will be 2 years. And following the settlement on a weekly basis above that 339 even channel top, we have yet to settle back below it on a weekly basis. And until that occurs, we remain in a long-term buy signal on the weekly chart. The weekly chart for me has always been sort of the longer-term, big picture, trend-defining levels, and the settlements at the end of a week are important. The 1% margins are important for longer-term clarity. The daily chart will present that stuff on a Tuesday, but it really is the Friday afternoon settlements that sort of lock in the signals. And so holding above 339 even, I've been mentioning how 414.49, that November 21 all-time high, remains a 2 to 3 month target or sooner. We're about a month into the signal, and we came very close to reaching it on Tuesday. 409.73 was the high. This is an updated chart, as you can see, but longer haul expecting 501.54. That is a nearly 5-year channel top. And in fact, I think in January it will be a 5-year channel top. And I've been mentioning, is it the better part of a year? Is it 3 to 5 months? You know, we're a month into the buy signal above 339 even. If we happen to close Friday above 414.49, which is a real possibility, then over the next 2 to 3 months, 501.54. There's your 3 to 5 month time frame. So there you have it. And that is the big picture. Downside retracements find support at 339 even if given the opportunity. And I'm talking to anywhere from 3 to 5 week out to 3 to 5 month time horizon traders. 339 even is really the beginning, and I'll zoom in here, of a range of support down to 333.03 that can contain selling through the first quarter, possibly into later 25, and above which our overall objective remains 501.54. Now, for the kind of the nearer term outlook, it was on Friday of last week that we settled above the 387.59 channel top. That is still our day support, if you will. It can contain session weakness, and I'd mentioned how having closed above 387.59, 3 to 5 days or sooner, expecting 414.49, that November 21 all-time high. All the minor points are just that. They're not intraday. There's no strong pivot points right now. But you've got 414.49 as there, able to contain buying, yes, on a weekly basis. We can double top at 414.49. But if we do close today above 414.49, that just might yield 435.02 by Friday's close. That's the kind of volatility we have right now. And then if we close the week Friday above 414.49, then 458.32, our next 2 to 3 week objective. And as I say, 501.54, our long-term target, then narrowed to within about 2 to 3 months. So let's talk more downside here, that in the event that we happen to, let's just go with closing below 387.59. If we did close below 387.59 today, it would also be below 393.40. This short-term, steeply rising channel bottom, you can have at that. I think it's a decent day trade level. We've off the session containment strength anticipation and are now just focusing on 387.59 as your pullback support for the day and through the rest of the week, above which 414.49 remains a 3 to 5 day or sooner. We're 3 days into it, so I think over the next day or two, possibly today, we can test 414.49. But on the way down, 393.40, I'll let you treat that as you may. I'm talking to aggressive day traders. It is 387.59, that, if violated today, would allow 363.30. And I say allow very purposefully. I wouldn't expect it. That would be quite a reversal. But I would say that closing today below 387.59 does mark a good high, probably through next week, because we would also be closing below yesterday's, that is Tuesday's low of 390.85. You can see upper left. So if we close below 387.59, we're also closing below the low of the high. The high obviously being, at least the move high so far, being yesterday's 409.73 high. I think the two combined, closing below 387.59, should then yield this lower support region that begins at 349.58. This is a respectable 1 month channel bottom now. And so there's just a lot going on between really the upper 340s right now and the low 330s, 333.03 to 339 even. Those two levels there on this chart, 333.03 to 339 even, are of course your long-term support level. And if we were to close back below that zone, then we have a meaningful high, probably at least through January, if not through the entire first quarter. But there's no point in spending a lot of time on that. Just a reminder that if we do close today below 387.59, 3 to 5 day swing traders can shift south, play the short side down to 349.58. Of course, on the way down, 363.30 may well contain a daily low. That 3 to 5 day sell signal down to 349.58 may find a day or so of containment at 363.30, but closing below 387.59. I see no good reason to stay long Tesla if your time frame is 3 to 5 days. If you've been long for the last few days following the buy signal above 387.59 and you've been holding out for 414.49, just know that if we close below 387.59, I'm off that idea, and I think you should actually, if you can, reverse and go short, or at the very least exit your long position. Reverse and go short to 349.58, which is at this point in time the beginning of a wide zone of long-term support all the way down to 333.03 that may well absorb selling through the first quarter of next year, and in fact above which the 50154 formation remains a longer-term target, a 2 to 3 month objective. If we can close this week Friday above 414.49, I think that's pretty much it. I'd like to ask you to click like. You can share the videos with friends and colleagues. And also subscribe to wickedstocks.com. Take advantage of our 5-day free trial. We'll have 2 stock picks coming out on Wednesday. And so if you sign up tonight, you'll get those right off the press, so to speak, as they come out tomorrow morning. That is Wednesday morning, I should say. I record these obviously a day before. So I'm recording this actually on Tuesday afternoon. And so on Wednesday morning, I'll have 2 stock picks that'll come out, in addition to the 2 from last week, Okta and Roku, that are still very relevant. So take advantage of that 5-day free trial. I'll be back tomorrow, of course, with Thursday's Tesla report, and you have a great day.